We're tackling a crucial section of the property and casualty exam, policy conditions, specifically focusing on the insurance duties after a loss. These aren't just suggestions, they are mandatory rules of the policy. If an insured fails to meet these obligations, the insurer may have the right to deny the claim, which is a classic exam question scenario. Think of conditions as the framework of the insurance agreement that outlines the responsibilities for both the policyholder and the insurance company. The exam will test your understanding of the specific sequence of duties an insured must perform once a loss occurs. The very first duty is to provide prompt notice of the claim to the insurer or their agent. The key word here is prompt. Exam questions often try to trick you with specific timelines. But unless the policy states a number of days, prompt means as soon as reasonably possible. Delaying notification without a valid reason can jeopardize the claim. Next, and this is a big one on the exam, is the duty to protect the property from further damage. For example, if a storm breaks a window, the insured must board it up to prevent rain from causing more damage. The insurer will typically pay the reasonable costs for these temporary repairs. But they won't pay for the new water damage if the insured did nothing to prevent it. Another critical duty is to cooperate with the insurer's investigation. This means providing requested documents, answering questions, and submitting to an examination under oath if required. An exam question might present a scenario where an insured refuses to provide records, which is a breach of policy conditions and could lead to claim denial. After protecting the property, the insured must prepare an inventory of the damaged personal property, detailing the quantity, description, and value. This leads to one of the most tested and confused duties, submitting a signed, sworn proof of loss. This is the formal, detailed document stating the amount being claimed. Here's the common exam trap. The clock for submitting the proof of loss, often 60 days, typically starts when the insurer requests it and provides the forms, not from the date of the loss itself. Confusing the initial informal notice of claim with the formal, detailed proof of loss is a frequent mistake. To help remember these duties, use the phrase, "Please protect and cooperate," with the inventory and proof. This stands for prompt notice, protect the property, cooperate, inventory, and proof of loss. Understanding this sequence and the common traps is essential. The insurer also has obligations, like investigating promptly and paying legitimate claims, but the exam heavily focuses on the insured's responsibilities as conditions for the insurer's obligations to be met. For free practice questions, AI-powered explanations, and more exam prep tools, visit openexamprep.com. That's openexamprep, all one word, .com.